what did you know about GMO? Um, to me, I would say GMO is genetically modified organism, and is as a result of a laboratory process where genes from the DNA of one species are extracted and actually forced into the gene of another unrelated plant or animal. And the foreign may be from the bacteria, virus, insect, animal, or human. In the film, I learned a lot of things. I learned so many things in the video we watch. Um, I realized that a man was concerned about the safety of his children, safety of his earth, um, and he was not too sure of if what we are consuming will have a negative effect, especially the consumption of GMO food. And then we were made to um, understand that the use of chemicals like herbicide, which Monsanto happens to be producing, equally have some aftermath effect even on the land. So it was discovered that 40% of the topsoil become waste, lost fallows. So, and as a result of this, it's equally shown that GMO food it has some negative effect. More importantly, when the French scientists carry out an experiment for 2 years, and he discovered that he carried out an experiment for 2 years on a rat. He fed the rat with GMO food, GMO corn. He fed the rat with GMO corn and gave the rat water for 2 years. And he realized that at the end of almost after 1 year, towards the second year, the rat developed developed tumors, and it was discovered that GMO food, then it was assumed that if human being takes GMO food, there is likelihood that human being might have problem with their health in the future. Even the country height, they completely rejected the GMO seed. They rejected it. They burned it from Monsanto. The one given to them, the one they got from them, the Monsanto brought to them. It was burned. It was burned completely. In fact, they refer to it as killer seed because they believe that it is taking them out of culture. He said that using GMO food is like opting out of culture and tradition. Likewise, Russia, they were not in support of GMO food. Also, the same thing with Thailand. So so far with the video I've watched, I realized that it isn't good enough for me to know what I'm taking as well. Because if it can have effect on rats, definitely there's likelihood that if they have effect on human beings, because these rats are what are being used to know the kind of good food, the kind of medicine good for human being. And the another thing that is important again is that we should know that the Monsanto company they are biased because they are like trying to say that if the scientists they said that the scientists actually said that it was towards the second year that that tumor develop. The human beings here is above, lives longer than that on some normal circumstances. Then it was and with the scientists explained that 2 years rat cannot live as long as human, but it means that towards the end, the latter of the rat, that is when the symptoms will begin to come up. So which means that there is, if when human being continually feed on GMO food, the GMO food, it will in the end have effect on human health. And all this has made me to realize that indeed I need to know what I'm eating. I need to know what I'm eating. And one of the things that there should be a proper labeling on it to know what we are eating, to know the quantity of GMO food we are consuming. But because the company, they are making a lot of money, huge amount of money. The Monsanto company does not want to accept the fact that the GMO food has negative effect, or that we have negative effect on human being. They are just been saying that they are looking at having food in surplus without thinking of the negative effect of it. And that's one of the reasons that farmers bought Monsanto hybrid seed, and they protested, as earlier said. So that is my own conclusion. Thank you.